What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. And for today's video, we actually have some interesting news to talk about because this is going to be big. This is probably one of the biggest things I've ever talked about on the channel thus far. And apparently there are rumors swirling all over the world saying that Kota Ibushi apparently wants to work with WWE. But before we get into the video, if you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, which get posted every Thursday, and sometimes on Wednesdays and weekends, well, you guys already know what to do. Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, follow me on my social media, my @ will be in the description, as will the info to my fan mail. If you guys want to send me fan mail and you guys want me to open it up on the channel, the info will be in the description as well. So you guys are probably wondering, who is Kota Ibushi? Well, he actually placed, I believe he placed third, I believe, in the first and only Cruiserweight Classic ever in WWE. And we found out on the 1st of this month, which is obviously February, we found out that he is now a free agent, and that his contract with New Japan has now expired. Now we know that that Kota Ibushi has been linked to the promotion known as AEW, which again I don't watch, but it's just from what I've seen on social media. But the reason being is because of his ties and his relationship with both Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson, where he previously teamed with Omega as the Golden Lovers, which was kind of an odd team, and then they later joined the Young Bucks to form the Golden Elite, which is kind of crazy, kind of a crazy name actually. But he spoke with Dark Perorsu, Flosion, big shout out, no copyrights. He said that he actually made it clear that he would not rule out working with WWE. He said, quote, of course, I'm interested in it. I'm good at producing players and I've created stars. So I don't think there's anyone who can control me. Even in that frame, I live so freely. He even also noted that he has high interest in working with AEW as well, and honestly, both ideas are pretty good. Obviously because of the fact that Ibushi has known Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks for so long, it wouldn't rule that would not be one rule you couldn't out, you know. So, but to be fair, there are some people in WWE that he's been in the ring with. Guys like Shinsuke Nakamura is one of them. AJ Styles is one of them. Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, just to name a few. Maybe even Karrion Kross as well. I mean, that's possible. So there's. It's basically 50-50. But if you guys don't know who Kota Ibushi is, as far as his accomplishments, this dude is incredible. This guy is an insane dude. There's a reason why he's one of the best in the business, like one of the best in the world. It's because he's at the point in his career where even at his age, he can still fly with the best of them. And one thing that I've I realized from from his time being in the Cruiserweight Classic, was the fact that he had quite the showing in WWE, and this is actually off of an article from Wikipedia. I know I shouldn't use Wikipedia because, you know, sometimes things haven't been updated and whatnot, but I wanted to read off what it says about his time in WWE, which it may have been short lived, but I do want to show it off. So it says here. So it says here that on June 13th in 2016, it was announced that Kota Ibushi was going to be a participant in the Cruiserweight Classic, which the tournament kicked off on June 23rd, 10 days later, with Ibushi defeating Sean Maluta in the first round, and then on July 13th, less than a month later, he actually made his in-ring debut, defeating his NXT in-ring debut, defeating Buddy Murphy, or I guess now Buddy Matthews, at one of the NXT tapings that they had. The following day he defeated Cedric Alexander in his second round match in the Cruiserweight Classic, which was an instant classic, which that was what gave Cedric Alexander his contract with WWE, if you guys didn't realize it. And then on July 15th, Pro Wrestling Torch, big shout out, no copyrights as always, reported that Ibushi had signed a developmental contract with WWE. And in an interview published on July 25th, he admitted that he had been offered a contract but denied having signed it. So he did not sign it. He was only there to be a part of the tournament. And then in the semifinals, he actually defeated Brian Kendrick, or I guess to advance into the semifinals of the tournament. And unfortunately, he was eliminated by the eventual winner T.J. Perkins, TJP. And Pro Wrestling Torch went back on their statement, stating that he did not agree to a WWE contract beyond the tournament, which did become a factor in him losing the tournament, which was a bit unfortunate. And then it was announced that he would team up with Hideo Itami, or I guess now Kenta, in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And when Itami was injured, Ibushi was paired up with T.J. Perkins, who entered the tournament, defeating both Lince Dorado and Mustafa Ali in the first round. And later the same day, they were eliminated from the tournament in the second round by Sanity, which were Alexander Wolf and Sawyer Fulton at that time. I believe he was replaced by Killian Dane at that point. So that was basically that was basically his time in WWE, which is a bit unfortunate, but to be honest, I think he would do pretty well in WWE, because with him, it doesn't matter where he goes, whether it's Raw, whether it's SmackDown, whether it's NXT, it doesn't matter. He will do amazing in WWE. And to show off everything that he's done in wrestling in general, CBS Sports named him named him New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestler of the Year in 2018. The Chikara Rey de Voladores. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I don't. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. Let's see. In which I believe is Spanish for King of Flyers. Okay, so the Chikara King, I guess King of Flyers. And then the DDT Dramatic Dream Team Pro Wrestling IMGP World Champion, Independent World Junior Heavyweight Champion, 3-time Ironman Heavy Metalweight Champion, KOD 6-man Tag Team Champion twice with one with the team of Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, and the second was with Daisuke Sasaki and Kenny Omega, funny enough. KOD Openweight Champion 3 times, 5-time Openweight Tag Team Champion, one with Daichi Kakemoto, 2 with Kenny Omega, 1 with Danshoku Dino, I think, and then 1 with Daisuke Sasaki. Go 1 Climax 2014, KOD Openweight Championship Contenders Tournament 2009, KOD Tag League with Daichi Kakemoto, DDT 48, or the Dramatic Sosenkyu 2012 and 2014, and then Best Match Award with against Kenny Omega on August 8th in 2012. El Dorado Wrestling UWA World Tag Team Champion with Kagetora. Inside the Ropes magazine ranked him number 6 in the top 50 wrestlers in the world in the ITR 50 in 2020. That's amazing. Japan Indie Awards Best Bout Award 2008 against Kenny Omega, 2011 against Dick Togo, 2012 against Kenny Omega, and 2014 against Kenny Omega, with Kenny Omega against Konosuke Takeshita and Tetsuya Endo as well. And then he also won the MVP award in 2007 and 2009. Kaientai Dojo Best Tag Team Best Bout K Award 2007 with Monica against Dick Togo and Taka Michinoku on December 1st in 2007. Kaiju Big Battle hashtag championship, and then of course New Japan, former IWGP champion, the first ever IWGP champion. Wait, hold on. IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, 1 time, and the inaugural IWGP Heavyweight Champion, 1 time and final. Apparently it says here on Wikipedia. IWGP Intercontinental Champion twice, 3-time Junior Heavyweight Champion, 1-time Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion with Kenny Omega, Tag Team Champion with Hiroshi Tanahashi, never Openweight Champion, Best of the Super Juniors in 2011, G1 Climax 2019 and 2020, New Japan Cup 2020, and Concurso 2020. Literally, the accolades are just immaculate right now. Nikon Sports Best Tag Team Award 2010 with Kenny Omega, Technique Award 2009 and 2010. Pro Wrestling Illustrated ranked him number 5 in the top 500 in the PWI 500 in 2021, SoCal Uncensored Southern California Match of the Year with Kenny Omega against the Young Bucks on March 25th in 2018. Sports Illustrated ranked him number 2 in the top men's wrestlers in 2018, tied with Kenny Omega, and then number 8 in the top 10 wrestlers in 2020. Tokyo Sports Best Bout Award with Kenny Omega against Prince Devitt, which is Finn Balor, and Ryusuke Taguchi. Best Bout Award against Shinsuke Nakamura. Toryumon Mexico Young Dragons Cup 2006, Ultimo Dragon Fiesta Dragon Mixture Tournament 2006 with Daichi Kakimoto, excuse me, Fuka, and Seiya Morohashi. Weekly Pro Wrestling Best Bout Award 2010. Again, the same thing with Kenny Omega against Finn Balor and Ryusuke Taguchi. Best Bout Award 2018 against Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Best Tag Team Award with Kenny Omega in 2010. And then the Wrestling Observer named him Best Flying Wrestler in 2009, 2010, 2012, and 2013. Pro Wrestling Match of the Year 2015 against Shinsuke Nakamura on January 4th. And then the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Hall of Fame, class of 2022. So you guys see that, right? You guys see all these accomplishments. He's insanely good. There's the reason why he's one of the best in the business. It's because no one can do the bullshit that he's done quite like Kota Ibushi. So could we see him in WWE? Absolutely. I think with everything that he's accomplished, not just in Japan, in New Japan, but just all over the world in general, I think he could really turn a lot of heads. And if he were to go to NXT, right? Think of some of the talent that he could be going up against. Guys like Braun Breaker, guys like Carmelo Hayes, guys like Wes Lee. That would be a really interesting matchup. Trig Williams, Von Wagner, Grayson Waller. Let's see here. Dabba-Kato, Apollo Crews. Who else can I think of? Joe Gacy of Schism. Perhaps even also Roderick Strong. He's still a part of WWE, but we don't know when he'll be back. So that's one person that we can also see face off as well. And it's very possible, but I want your guys' opinion. I want your guys' honest opinion. Let me know down in the comments below the question of the day, which is this: if Kota Ibushi does get signed to WWE, what brand do you guys want to see him in? Raw, SmackDown, or NXT? And why? Let me know down in the comments below. And that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more videos like this in the future, which get posted every Thursday and sometimes on Wednesdays and weekends, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, follow me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.